Oh man, can't believe I had to use it on the guy. Ugh. Doing all right, sir?
Pardon me?
You doing all right?
Yeah, okay.
That's good.
Everything okay for you, amigo?
Yeah, yeah. Ah. Oh.
You wanna ir a burrito?
Yeah, I'll take one. Always use one. But later, I've been kind of hungry. I was suffering from adrenal fatigue, of doubt of man's king, so-called vitamin C. When I was suffering from adrenal of doubt of man's king. Advertising this. What do you think? Should this be the kind of thing you get in the elite children's coloring book, or should it be available to the general population? You decide, friends. So let's see. I wonder if I have any chance with July, October, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. With Steffi. 396. Well, right funding, I mean, connects the individual to their reason for existence and supports the feeling of having a mission. This stone reveals methods of embodying the divine in human form. Notables on this karmic path. Overachiever Sally Ride became the first American woman to venture into space. I doubt that. Though she withdrew from Swarthmore College to become a tennis professional, destiny later dictated that she continue her course of study at Stanford University, a devotion with which she then focused on her astrophysics curriculum was in many ways responsible for her being selected from thousands of applicants for space travel. Though initially misdirected, Ride, like many on this path, subsequently found her calling and gave herself to it totally. Okay. So, some characters passed by, maybe encouraging me along the path of destruction. Who knows? You know the YouTube shooter, that Iranian girl, Persian girl rather, same age as me. Was she complaining about her videos being demonetized? The counts all manipulated, reduced. No more ad revenues for her, inexplicably. Do they give a reason? I've never received a dime, not from any of my channels. So these characters, they walk by. They said 900,000 views on this one video, and yet he sleeps in his truck. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Just in passing, it seemed like just something that he noticed me there, and I don't know. I don't know. Don't know what there is to say. But no, seriously, I don't make any money. I've never made any money from this. The other day, it was strange. I wanted to take down that video because I realized I'd been prompted to say certain things that I really didn't intend to say. And so I did take it down. I made it private. Then I noticed immediately a shift in the energies. I wasn't feeling this northern pole anymore. You know, this skewy northern pole. And I felt these icy swords come down and it's kind of skewer me and go into my organs and so on. They seem to be reinforcing me. Then I noticed my bones seemed to be a bit stronger. My joints weren't paining me. So what I'd like you to do, but then I logged on, you know, and things back up. It's public again. That video is public again. And I don't know, it's got like, what, 27 views or something? 27 views. Yeah, I don't know. It's always been, as far as, yeah, I've always experienced my view counts fluctuating. That happened on my other channel. And I would hear rumors all the time, oh, he thinks he's somebody because his video, he had a video that went viral and all this stuff. And I did assume it was gaslighting, at the time. I just, felt compelled to, tell my story, and put out certain information that I thought was, helpful, helpful and true. Mm-hmm. Kind of feel it's my life purpose to, part of it is to talk, Maybe I should go into politics. Oh, nothing, that wouldn't be possible. You people are insane. People like me, YouTube celebrities and such, they're gonna be in politics of the future. You fucking creeps. So yeah, I don't know. They're just trying to discourage me all this time because people have hacked in. I don't know who's responsible. I don't know if it's YouTube or what. Been trying to discourage me all this time because they disagree with my politics, my philosophy. They don't like the information I'm putting out there. Yeah, it's science. I'm pro science and art. I don't know. So yes, I'm getting all these menacing characters coming by. You know, I've thought I should get out of L.A. because I never have experienced this level of this bone degradation, this pain in my teeth and things. And but I mean, they said, well, when I made the video private, I felt, how's it going, sir? On the sidewalk. Don't engage in. I'm on the sidewalk, buddy. It's a public place. It's a public place. I'll be moving on. I'll be moving on. I got places to go, things to do. Take it easy. Yeah, yeah. You have a nice day, sir. Oh boy. Yeah, I really want to be out here doing this deep method acting. It's really a lot of fun. No, I don't like I don't like the finer things in life. No, I like roughing it and subjecting myself to all these degradations. I like shortening my lifespan. Hmm. This is really fun. This is marvelous. So what I mean, what do you do about it? What do you do? Still haven't talked to a lawyer. State hospital still has my artworks and a year's worth of my writing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the CIA must have had me sign some fucking contract or something, you know, where they can lay claim to it all, if I do something along these lines. I don't, it would be nice to know. It'd be nice to know. Yeah, I mean, I've had visions where they say, "Oh, you figured it out," but oh, you're gonna get Social Security, and you still get your PTSD compensation. You better keep quiet about this, or you're going to prison. We got so much on you. I haven't done a thing. I'm only trying to shed light on some abuse that goes on. They want to keep doing this to people. They want to keep doing this to people. And everybody's taking a deal, they feel like, oh, it's not fair. I should be subjected to the same to all this horrible shit, you know. Too, yeah. Everybody should. Yeah, I wonder if there's a quota. Honestly, I wonder if there's like this eugenics quota. They have eugenics quotas and a certain number of people from this family and that family and all this, need to be xed out of the gene pool. And they did that like back in the 70s or something. And they said, this guy, he'll be transgender. Yeah, we're going to torture him for most of his life before that. It's just despicable. oh, this is such a remote problem. I mean, it's couldn't possibly happen to anybody you know. And when somebody claims to be targeted, you should give them short shrift. You shouldn't do a thing for them. You know, you should make sure they wind up in the loony bin and they're force medicated. You know, and tortured by some antipsychotic medication. Yeah, I think electroconvulsive therapy is actually it has a little more merit to it actually. But you know, we recognize that as being barbaric nowadays. You shouldn't be able to force medicate somebody unless they are some kind of imminent danger to themselves or others. You know, and they're physically acting out in a actually assaulting people. You know, or making threats, verbal threats. Okay. But no, the pharmaceutical companies are set up to make tons and tons and tons of money off of people, just shortening their lifespan and driving them to causing them to have intense an intense desire to kill themselves. That's what happened to me. So I ask you, what's the count? What you can do, you can film it. You can film it. You can show what the count is on your little phone, and right. Entitle it. I've got to say this because they're going to strike the subtitle. The actual numbers, comma, John Boy McCracken, all in lowercase, all one word, no spaces. The way it was done on the old channel. Sharpen up my hacking tool. Somebody took the edge off it. Gotta sharpen up my hacking tool. Somebody took the edge off of it. They don't want to be doing this in this neighborhood. Oh my God. I wonder if they used it in some crime. It's always a possibility. Crime used for blackmail purposes. Had one of my clones do the job. It's just incredible, isn't it? Some people have to go through. You know, I'm really sorry. So what I've realized is that I'm just completely insane, and I'm mostly just switched off and drifting without much access to any form of insight through a faded copy of the long chain pre-visioning that I had at the age of 7 while on LSD and cocaine. I am completely insane. All the anthropogenically induced neuropathy in recent years has created fertile ground for the further warping of my personality, the goal of which is simply to marginalize and kill me. These are simple, proven tactics. I need a safe place where I can chemically rebuild my brain. As well, there's the need to see a good therapist. Please help. I'm so slow on the draw now that I probably won't pick up on the cues before the opportunity is passed, so please make it obvious. Please, please. Oh man. All right. So believe it or not, I'm in 1996. Just had to come back here. You know, I found a little cache of money. You see, one time, and I frequently come back. This drug dealer, he killed himself. Mounds and mounds of cocaine stacked up in the corner. It's under a blanket. And, you know, I kind of live here for, I mean, sometimes anyway. I'm just kind of working my way through the summer, you know, and I gotta keep a little logbook as to what I wear and these developments that happen. It's pretty crazy stuff. All right. All right, Thompson. Yeah, keep the change, fella. So I'll have to go back for it. I will have to go back for that book, Stuffy. But uh, I wonder. Could you love 24 if he was still a man? You know, that's a big question. Something I got to do more research on. I got in this big war, and then. Sorry. But I mean, I really wonder. What could you do? I mean, you could go out on Alex Jones's ranch and play bushcraft for real, you know, in a post-apocalyptic setting. You know, we'll keep all the preppers happy. You know. So that's the kind of movies you'd make, I guess. You know, I don't know, but he's a real sweetheart. You know, the Beatles only got his ear. You know, they swept him up. They didn't leave him there. They swept him up. They didn't leave him there. And he got this fine little scar. You can see it. You know how it healed, and it's slightly bigger. You know, the one's slightly bigger than the other, and anyway, he's self-conscious about it. It's yeah, he's one of the more sensitive ones that don't die out quick. You know, I guess they're putting some iterations out there, really far out there, where there are these battles with these insectoid type creatures that have this high math. They have these wonderful computers that are half stone and half tree bark. It's very hot anyway. Wow, you know, I better watch what I say around here. Actually, anyway, I got this place gridded, so you know, I should be good. Yeah, we haven't had any IED incidents in 2 weeks now. And the product that enables that process is available for $900. $900. $900. 900 bitcoins. 900 bitcoins. 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 And okay. So we bleed into all of that, and then now a message from our sponsors. Now a message from our sponsors. the count, the actual count, John Boy McCracken. That's what you should entitle the video, all in lowercase. Note that there's a comma there. Should there be a hashtag? Would that help, or does that help them to box it away? You know, it's all just exactly like that. Okay. Show on a device what the highest view count is for the highest view count video. It's all you got to do. The world will be yours. It's good to be honest. Good to be honest. Good to live in an honest world. What we've seen is that bad things can happen. When people are being censored, and suppressed. That's not American. It's not American. In other news, I mean, and I've heard this before. They tell me I'm on gabapentin via voice to skull, or maybe it's a psychic transmission. I don't know. I don't know anymore. He's on gabapentin. As though they've been beta testing this drug on me. I've been part of some damn trial, that I did not consent to. That would just, it would just kind of smooth things over, smooth over the sharp edges so that you can never have crystal clarity. So you keep going in a direction, thinking things are really not so bad. Is that a wholesome and healthy thing to do to an individual? Oh, you're afraid, are you? You really think I'm a danger? That's precious. That's precious. When they stole my bike out of my truck, I failed to run a wire to the alarm last night. I was just too tired. But yeah, they're all a bunch of yeah. It's sick. It's all just sick. Obviously, all these people know about me, but they don't watch my videos though. I see. But they're leading me to believe that they watch my videos. But I'm getting at least hundreds of thousands of views. It doesn't. It's wrong. Okay, it's wrong. And I imagine they must do this to some people. It is wrong. It is wrong. So I ask you again. What's the count? The actual count. Oh, it's kind of interesting. Oh my gosh. Oof. Oh. Yeah, I'm building up elements of the Illuminati right now. It's there's some other contestants. So this one little prize, but they've been reduced by 50%. Well, listen, Steffi. Listen, Steffi. Listen. Hey, I'm not really a bad man. I'm not really a bad man. And I'm making it so that none of these things have to come to pass. I mean, it's we're trying to, you can't bypass revelation. You can't bypass revelation. So I was converted into this cosmic spy, due to my associations with the future of the elite children. That's the organization that I'm part and parcel to. I'm completely obligated to them. And I'm practicing for when they're gonna arrest me. I gotta here. If I don't leave pretty soon, you know. I mean, yeah, it's rough. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, and just doing it for the future. Just doing it for the future. I mean, I am a loving person. I am a loving person. I even have half a soul. My predecessor, he had a whole soul. He had a holy soul. It's like he'd been riddled with gunfire. And demons worm their way in. Bringing every technology in their screw drives. And they mined and they mined and they mined and they made him into an android of Satan. Yeah. But he had a little element of himself that could see the light way up there. A little hole punched through during the last war, and he saw that there was a better way, and so that's why he chose to do what he did on that summer's day in 1986. You know, so I'm an artist here. I do these little drawings. They love them. I don't know. I think they do something with them. They're encoded. They're read off on a computer. Well, anyway. Anyway, it's just all work and no play. I was trying to just hide out. Go have breakfast without having to meet with 10 or 12 people. Uh, you know, um, but we're moving along towards success, and I guess I'm gonna have to read more of this. I'll work on that. I mean, but this is not how the days are going to go. Not with him. This is not how the days are going to go with him at all. Oh, they know about it. They all can know about it. Why not? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is not how it's going to go with him at all. It's going to be like he wants to get to know you, and you're his queen, and he's a soldier, who was a prince, but he was warped through uh, a gene and nerve destroying supplement eraser. Um, he anyway, so he's eh, fuck him. Anyway, so he is. What does that guy expect? What does he expect? Oh man, what does he expect? Ugh, ugh, God. Anyway, keep this undercover for a while. It's wearing out. We just grind it into powder after, and we put it in the organite versions. They're all wearing those now. Crazy. It's this. Yes, it's a new '90s craze. It's hilarious. All the pop stars, their videos have them now. Ugh. Oh man. So so anyway, about him, he's basically a girl. You know, he is basically a girl, and he'll remind you of a girl when you're with him. You know, so you'll always say to yourself, well, I think it's like I'm with a girl. It's funny. I always have this curious feeling about him. All right. Well, that's probably a good enough advisement. I mean, it's your call to make, Your call to make, sugar. Like you're like an icy glass of sapphire Bombay with mint. What did he say? Mint and cucumber and lemon and ginger and cardamom and whale's tears. I don't think it is whale's tears. I think it's just the eyeball extract. So anyway, um, oh, he says some other stuff that I think would scare you, but you'll get to know him. You'll get to know him, but then you'll see how marvelous it all is. And it was all in good taste. I mean, oh, yeah, man, it's terrible what they did. It's terrible what they did to you, Steffi. He wouldn't show you that, though. He wouldn't show you that. He wouldn't show you that. But he might, he would eventually talk to you about that sort of thing. Um, yeah, I mean, just as I talk to all these women, about that kind of thing, and maybe some of the other clones can come visit. And no, no, not yet, not yet. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need another camera sent to me, and oh, that is the reason. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna need uh yeah, I'm gonna need a Sony 379 X-ray. Uh, oh boy. Well, anyway. Yeah, that was inevitable. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's a way to do it. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna need a skeleton key for building 3 Charlie by tomorrow. Ah. We're supposed to be ghosts. Yeah. Our kind couldn't last, you know? Our kind couldn't last. Sorry, Stephanie. Sorry. Sorry. No, that's not true. Well, that's not true. Depends on what he does, though, I suppose. Yeah, it depends on what he does. Well, over and out. It's your souls in the future apocalypse. No, 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 no. Popped out a man's skin. Throw high in vitamin C. In vitamin C. Put some pep in my step. Added figure to my wall. They feared me then. Red face in the crowd. When I was suffering from a adrenal fatigue. Lights on. Oh. Hey, film it. So high in vitamin C. And I was not just another face in the... Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Getting real good vitals. The next military training program. Not just another face. What do you think? I don't see how it even. Oh, oh, right. Okay. Ooh. Rio is spicy. Say this is gonna give my organs a boost. Here, my Beatrinos got an upgrade formulation. They keep dosing me up with cocaine. Thing it's that souped up variety. It's untraceable, it's just so fine, you know. Today, I don't know if I'm gonna be soaring as a kite. Danger of getting flipped by an aeroplane. Oh, yeah, Charlie, of course, man. You didn't see the grounding feature? You know what I'm saying? Right here, my good man. Yeah. Right here. Yeah, right here.
Thank you, Mr. McCracken.